Hello, welcome back to my channel. So for today, I'm going to talk about happiness. So my sister asked me a question. How do you love yourself? I told her that it takes a lot of courage to be able to love oneself because there is a lot of inner work to do. Like accepting who you are, forgiving yourself of so many things, or doing the things that makes you truly happy. But what does it mean to be happy? How would you find those within yourself? Is spending your time on social media just to kill time enough to make you happy? Does entering a relationship that has no substance makes you happy? Every single one of us is different, and we have our own stories to make. Comparing oneself to another does not only make things harder, but also doing a routine that you do every day that feels like just another typical or boring day. How do you find the spark inside you that makes you truly happy? It starts by getting to know yourself and organizing your thoughts on how you view things. Exploring your abilities to understand what makes you get lost in time and simply giving some time with yourself, analyzing who you really are. These things are never really that easy to do unless you start working on yourself. But it's easier to stay where you are, right? Staying in your comfort zone, being afraid of what's out there. However, starting somewhere means that you are in a work in progress. Some of us may think that it's scary to be in the process because it takes a lot of work or we're too lazy to do things, but would you rather let your dream stay a dream instead of a goal? It's so much easier to stay where we are, knowing that change can be scary sometimes. But change is something that teaches us. And maybe that change can start with how you view yourself. By how you accept your ability as a person who cannot do all sorts of things. Because at the end of the day, we are just humans and we cannot do everything. And loving oneself is the greatest thing we can do because at the end of the day, we've got no one but ourselves. Everyone around us will have to leave eventually. And if we depend ourselves too much on other people, how will we go on? We must face our own battles on our own, although I know we have our friends to rely on, but they too have their own battles to meet, and they can't fight your battles because it's yours to face. Having the courage to be able to set boundaries and accept yourself for who you are takes a lot of energy because you have to go through a lot of processes for you to do so. But I suggest you start somewhere little by accepting your flaws as a person because we aren't born as perfect. And we don't have to be. I think the meaning of perfect itself is to be able to express yourself without feeling guilty about it, without thinking of what other people would think, being as carefree as possible without hurting others, letting go of everything that is wearing you out, like what happened in the past that you can no longer change, and worrying about something that is beyond your control. Now, give yourself some time to breathe and just be who you are. And stop being someone you're not just because you don't fit to their standards. Remember, not everyone will like you, but genuine people in your life will. Set yourself free and be who you are. And I will leave you a quote by Rizalana Sebastian. If you improve 1% every day, you'll get 365% in a year.